The big story that we are breaking at this moment, Pakistan has decided to go ahead and boycott its match against India in this month's T20 World Cup that begins next week. ICC sources claiming they have not received any written communication from the Pakistan Cricket Board as yet. Any sanction will be decided only after the PCB informs ICC officially. BCCI says we have no such information. Only when we are officially informed will we give our opinion. Remember that India versus Pakistan T20 World Cup match was scheduled to be played in Sri Lanka on the 15th of February. This move comes days after Bangladesh decided to opt out of the World Cup. They were protesting the decision of the IPL to keep Mustafizur Rahman out of the tournament. So it appears the cricket world is split wide open and the subcontinent is split wide open now ahead of the T20 World Cup. Nikhil Naas joins me at this moment, our consulting sports editor. Nikhil, explain what is the logic Pakistan is giving, given the fact that they have accepted in the past hybrid model. Yes, they won't play in India, which is why the match was shifted to Sri Lanka. So what reason is Pakistan giving for boycotting the match?
Well, Rajdeep, they haven't issued a official reason, but just going by what Mohsin Naqvi had said about 5 to 6 days ago when he was speaking to the press, he said we are in consultation with our government. At that time, he had mentioned that what has been done to Bangladesh is unfair. And, if hybrid model can be made available to India and Pakistan, why not Bangladesh? And that was the last that PCB spoke officially. And then they said, we're going to consult our government and get back with it. Now that you have an official confirmation, it's pretty much confirmed that it's the Bangladesh issue after which they've taken this call. And that actually is a bolt from the blue, a bit of a surprising bit, because, in the recent past, I was there at the Asia Cup, Rajdeep, and there were issues between India and Pakistan. On that occasion, when Pakistan felt sighted, when they thought that they were being treated unfairly, when India refused to go to Pakistan to play the Champions Trophy, then as you know, no handshakes. Then following that, you had a few Pakistani players that were punished for making a few references to Operation Sindoor. Then you had a scenario where the Indian team refused to collect the trophy from Mohsin Naqvi. A lot of things happened that was directly related to Pakistan, and yet Mohsin Naqvi and the Pakistan government at that time did not deem it necessary to boycott a match versus India. They continued to play 3 matches. Now there is a scenario where there is an issue between India and Bangladesh, and then Pakistan decides to take Bangladesh's side and decides they're not going to play India. And that is why I said that when the issue was directly pertaining to Pakistan, they did not take that step. They're taking a step now. If I can, second guess Pakistan, or I hazard a guess because I was there at Asia Cup, I think there are 2 crucial factors why this call may have been taken. One, as I mentioned, Bangladesh, but not so much on the cricketing field. I think there is a genuine effort from geopolitically from Pakistan to, extend a hand towards Bangladesh, get them on their side, and to,
Right.
with especially a lot of uncertainty with India, fear of military attack. So I think that's one reason they may have done. And secondly, Rajdeep, I think a very important thing, which could be that, a reason that has, or Pakistan has taken this call, is I think Mohsin Naqvi has taken it personally, all those things that happened there. Now he is in a position of power. When India refused to take the trophy, that was the last game. So I think it is a decision which has been keeping geopolitics in mind and all the things that happened personally to Mr. Naqvi, and not so much cricket. Because if it was cricket at heart, then Pakistan has literally shot themselves in the foot. I have numbers for you, which we can dwell on as we go along.
Just a minute. The fact, Nikhil, is that there are precedences where countries have chosen not to play against another country in the World Cup. 2003 World Cup. England, for example, chose not to play against Zimbabwe because of the Mugabe government, which they said was violating human rights. For years, people chose not to play South Africa, of course, because of apartheid. The question is here, Pakistan had agreed to a hybrid model that both the countries had agreed they would play each other in third countries. What are ICC's options? Can ICC only financially censure Pakistan, or say that Pakistan will be banned from international cricket, let's say for 12 months?
I mean, this is something that the ICC is going to look at. You gave those few examples, Rajdeep. 2003 it happened, 1996 it happened, and then during the T20 World Cup in 2009 as well, Zimbabwe refused to go there, but on those occasions, there were either no diplomatic, relations between the two countries, or there were security concerns which were made in advance. In this case, neither are there any security concerns because Pakistan is who asked to be playing in Sri Lanka. They have no security concerns there. Neither, are there any issues which Pakistan has taken to the ICC and taken the call. Remember, I don't think, oftentimes it's said that, they've done something to India and ICC will take that call and India might be controlling things. But let's not forget, you are actually going to be hurting the revenue of the ICC. That's going to hurt Cricket Australia. That's going to hurt, English Cricket Board, New Zealand, everyone. The ICC board is going to sit and then ask Pakistan, what is the reason that you've decided to pull out of this particular tournament? Because that will not cut mustard by saying, listen, because you were against Bangladesh. That's not a decision that India took. The ICC board actually voted in favor of not having Bangladesh in the tournament because they were refusing to play in India. So I think you would take those things into account. If wins and fancies is what every nation is going to do or every cricket board is going to do, then ICC is going to be in a bit of a trouble. So I think this is now left Pakistan exposed to some sort of action,
Has it
or sanctions that the ICC can
Has
take.
it isolated India in the subcontinent also and ruptured, in a sense, India is the superpower of cricket. But with that Mustafizur decision, and I think we need to separate what India did with Bangladesh with what Pakistan has done now. There were questions whether that decision was taken in haste to ask KKR, Kolkata Knight Riders, to cancel the contract with Mustafizur. Bangladesh reacts. Now Pakistan joins in. Willy-nilly, the fact is the subcontinent's cricket world has been badly fractured and ruptured. I mean, that is also a fallout. The big revenue match of any World Cup is India versus Pakistan, which now may not take place.
Well, that's true. But to say that India is isolated may not be accurate, Rajdeep, because
Isolated
yes,
in the
you might have.
subcontinent, I said.
Yes, even in the subcontinent, you may have a scenario where you've got Pakistan as well as Bangladesh on one side. But as we've seen in the past, Sri Lanka has been voting in favor of BCCI in that sense. So I'm just talking about the strong cricketing powers that you have. Afghanistan Cricket Board has been voting in favor of what the BCCI has wanted in the last few months. And then I think the one area or one particular a property that's going to bear the brunt of this could be the Asia Cup. I think that may be an issue going forward.